Why do you think fear seems to follow you, no matter your achievements? From the moment you enter this world, societal norms begin to mold your perceptions, instilling a subtle, pervasive fear designed to maintain control. The first reason fear assumes such a pervasive presence is not by chance, but by design. It is cultivated meticulously, a tool forged for obedience and control, wielded with precision by structures of power. This instrument of influence is not wielded overtly through threats, but subtly through the channels of media, culture, and societal expectations, shaping perceptions and dictating behaviors under the guise of normalcy. Fear is not merely a transient emotion, but a crafted tool, wielded with precision to shape behavior and secure obedience. This subtle manipulation is woven into the very fabric of daily life, where it dictates actions and stifles voices, leaving individuals compliant and controlled. As you go through this landscape, understanding the mechanisms of fear is not just an exercise in awareness, but a crucial act of reclaiming your autonomy. Fear, in its most insidious form, is perpetuated through several societal channels, each reinforcing the other. The media, a pervasive influence in modern life, plays a pivotal role in this orchestration. News outlets, often prioritizing sensationalism, broadcast a constant stream of crises and threats, from the instability of economies to the unpredictability of global events. This relentless exposure does not merely inform, but conditions you to live in a state of perpetual anxiety, anticipating dangers that may never materialize. The effect is a populace that is easier to manage, as fear of the unknown makes individuals more likely to cling to the familiar, even when it is detrimental to their freedom and well-being. Culture and societal expectations further embed fear into the psyche. Cultural norms dictate not only appropriate behavior, but also designate the consequences of deviation. From a young age, you are taught to fear social ostracism, the judgment of peers, and the disappointment of authority figures. This fear is not overt. It is whispered in the expectations of who you should be and what you should achieve. The archetype of success is often painted in broad, unattainable strokes, setting you on a Sisyphean quest that perpetually stokes fear of failure. In chasing these imposed ideals, you surrender authentic desires in exchange for societal approval, all the while internalizing a fear of falling short. Societal expectations extend into the professional world, where the fear of economic insecurity is rampant. The threat of unemployment or financial ruin is a specter that looms over every decision, every risk. This fear is instrumental for compliance, ensuring that you adhere to often oppressive work conditions and hierarchies that benefit those at the top, at the expense of personal health and happiness. It's a cycle of fear that not only controls, but confines you within boundaries set by those who profit from your acquiescence. The cycle of fear is self-perpetuating, turning you against each other and against your own interests. It divides, distracts, and disempowers, ensuring that unity, the antidote to control, is rendered elusive. This fragmentation is visible in the way communities are segmented along lines of race, religion, and socioeconomic status, each group instilled with fears about the others, thereby hindering solidarity and collective action. Breaking free from this web of fear requires a conscious effort to recognize its sources and manifestations. It demands critical engagement with the media, questioning the narratives that are pushed into the public psyche. It calls for introspection about cultural norms and societal expectations, assessing whether they serve your genuine interests or merely perpetuate your fears. This journey of liberation also involves fostering community connections that transcend imposed divisions, building understanding and empathy that can dismantle fear-driven barriers. The machinery of fear thrives in silence and inaction. To dismantle it is not just to understand it, but to actively challenge it, through how you think, how you interact, and how you live. This is your call to action, to move beyond fear, to reclaim your thoughts, your voice, and your power, and to reshape the world into one where fear no longer reigns. This is not just a fight for individual liberation, but a collective uprising towards a society governed by hope and driven by unity. The second reason the cultivation of fear has such profound control over you lies in the relentless overstimulation of modern life. Each day, you're bombarded with an unceasing stream of information and entertainment that saturates your senses, making stillness and reflection scarce commodities. This incessant noise is no accident. It serves to distract you from introspection, ensuring that the unknown, those unexplored parts of your psyche, remains feared and uncharted. The barrage of incessant stimulation is not just overwhelming, it's transformative in the most insidious ways. This relentless onslaught, from the ceaseless pings of mobile notifications to the ever-buzzing screens that fill public and private spaces, forces you into a state of perpetual engagement. It's a design of modernity that leaves scant room for quiet reflection, pushing you further from your inner self and deeper into the maw of societal expectations. This overstimulation is an effective mask for the fear of the unknown, a fear that society has long manipulated to maintain control. It's in the moments of silence, those rare interstices of calm, that you face the shadow within. This shadow, composed of repressed fears, unexplored desires, and unhealed wounds, is daunting. The modern world's noise serves as a convenient distraction from these darker corners of the psyche, encouraging a superficial existence that eschews deep self-examination for an endless parade of distractions. The effects of living in such a fear-driven society are profound on individual behavior and mindset. Fear, when wielded subtly, cultivates a populace that is compliant and easily manageable. It infiltrates your psyche, seeding doubts and insecurities that steer you towards conformity. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of ostracism are leveraged to align your aspirations with societal norms, which often prioritize material success and social status over genuine personal fulfillment. Living a fear-based life comes at a high cost, the loss of individuality and the suppression of personal growth. In conforming to avoid fear's shadows, you lose pieces of your true self. Your unique voice becomes muffled under the weight of collective expectations, and your actions become reactions to external pressures rather than expressions of internal drive. This loss is not merely personal, but cultural, as societies lose out on the innovations and revolutions that could have been sparked by unbridled individual creativity. This lifestyle fosters a condition of spiritual and emotional stagnation where personal development is stifled. As fear encourages looking outward for validation rather than inward for enlightenment, you become trapped in a cycle of superficial achievement and unfulfilling accolades. The richness of life, found in passionate pursuits and deep connections, is reduced to a grayscale palette of safe choices and guarded interactions. The consequence of such a life is a pervasive sense of dissatisfaction and existential angst. Despite achieving success as dictated by societal benchmarks, there remains a hollow space within, a space that material gain and superficial accolades cannot fill. This emptiness often manifests as a vague sense of something missing, a restlessness that no amount of external achievement can soothe. Breaking free from this cycle requires a bold rejection of fear's dominion and a deliberate turn inward. It demands the cultivation of silence, not just externally but internally, allowing space for your true self to speak. It involves facing the shadows with courage, acknowledging them not as enemies, but as teachers guiding you towards a more authentic existence. Embrace practices that ground you in your own being. Meditation, mindfulness, journaling, and therapy can all be tools to help you navigate the internal landscape that fear has long kept you from exploring. In understanding and integrating these shadow aspects, you open the door to a life where decisions are based on love and authenticity, rather than avoidance and fear. The discontents of overstimulation and a fear-based existence are clear, yet the path forward is also luminous with the promise of liberation. This journey towards reclaiming your true self and discarding the shackles of fear is not just an act of personal healing, but a radical act of rebellion against a system that thrives on your disempowerment. As you walk on this path, remember that each step taken in awareness and defiance illuminates not only your own way, but also lights a beacon for others to follow. The third reason for the entrenchment of fear lies in the societal box those predefined roles and identities that are stamped onto you like a barcode. These labels, your name, number, culture, constrict you within a narrowly defined space of who you are supposed to be and what you are supposed to achieve. This box is crafted not just by visible boundaries, but also by the invisible walls of expectation and normativity, setting limits on your potential before you even begin to explore it. You are assigned a role, neatly packaged within the confines of a box, a set of identifiers including name, number, and culture. This box is crafted with meticulous precision, each side a barrier constructed of societal expectations and historical precedents. Yet as you gaze deeper into the essence of your being beyond these imposed limits, you begin to see that these boundaries are mere illusions, ethereal and penetrable, designed not to protect, but to confine. This realization dawns slowly, often emerging from a creeping sense of discomfort with the predefined paths laid out before you. Why, you might ask, should your aspirations and behaviors be dictated by an accident of birth or the expectations of those who do not know your inner workings? The journey from accepting this box as reality to seeing it as an illusion is fraught with challenges and steeped in fear. The box, after all, is familiar. It is safe. Yet it is in stepping out of this comfort zone that you begin to truly awaken to the possibilities of who you can become. This awakening is an act of rebellion, a defiance against the sedative comfort of conformity. It involves a conscious questioning of everything you have been told is unquestionable. Why should you accept information at face value? Who benefits from your belief in the limits they have set? Each question acts as a chisel, chipping away at the walls of your box, letting light seep through the cracks. It is in this light that fear begins to lose its grip, replaced by a burgeoning awareness that the only true limits are those you accept. However, as the walls of your box fall away, it can lead to a profound sense of isolation. The path of awakening is often a solitary one, as not everyone around you will be on the same journey at the same time. Old relationships may feel restrictive or fall away entirely, as you no longer resonate with those who remain content within their own boxes. This isolation can be daunting. It can even halt your progress if the fear of loneliness outweighs the pain of confinement. Yet, in this solitude, there is also a powerful realization. You are not alone. Across the globe, countless individuals are also stepping out of their boxes, driven by the same yearning for freedom and authenticity. This community, though not always visible, is connected by the shared journey towards enlightenment and self-discovery. Finding and connecting with this community can be incredibly affirming and enriching. It not only provides support and understanding, but also reflects the diverse ways in which different people navigate and transcend their limitations. The role of conscious questioning, then, becomes not just a tool for personal awakening, but a means of building bridges to others on similar paths. By refusing to accept the box and its confines, you not only liberate yourself, but also light a beacon for others. This collective awakening fosters a new reality, where the illusion of the box is recognized and rejected by an ever-growing number, paving the way for a society that values individual potential over conformity. The journey from fear to awareness is not merely about breaking out of a box, but about dismantling the very notion that the box existed to begin with. It is about redefining the boundaries of possibility and embracing the boundless nature of human potential. As you move forward, let your life be a testament to the power of conscious questioning and the profound freedom that comes from truly knowing yourself. Share your story, engage with others, and remember that each step out of the box is a step into a new, limitless world. The fourth reason you must transcend fear is to reclaim the path to inner freedom, a journey that demands a resetting of your deepest frequencies. It's about recalibrating your essence in a world that ceaselessly bombards you with distractions designed to lead you astray. This process of renewal is rooted in the embrace of presence and stillness, where the noise of the world falls away and the truth of your existence emerges with clarity. The true path to inner freedom begins with an act of rebellion, an assertion of your ability to reset, recalibrate, and renew from within. This journey is not a retreat from the world, but a deeper engagement with your own essence, stripping away the noise to uncover the quiet truth at your core. Here, in the stillness, you discover that life is not something that happens to you, but something you create with each breath and thought. The first step on this path is resetting your inner frequency. Think of stripping away the layers of opinions, expectations, and historical imprints that have shaped you, like peeling paint off an old wall to reveal the original surface beneath. This process requires presence, a mindful participation in each moment as it unfolds. In the act of presence, you anchor yourself in the now, unswayed by past regrets or future anxieties. It's a cleansing breath for the soul, allowing you to see your life's events not as a series of externally imposed episodes, but as opportunities to engage deeply and purposefully. Recalibrating follows resetting, involving a deliberate tuning of your emotional and mental frequencies. It demands an honest evaluation of your values, beliefs, and desires, asking whether they resonate with who you truly are or mimic the distorted broadcasts of societal norms. This recalibration often requires solitude, a sacred silence through which the soul's voice can be heard without interruption. Like a navigator realigning their compass away from magnetic anomalies, you too must align your inner compass to your true north. Practices such as meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature can facilitate this alignment, each one a thread that weaves a clearer, stronger connection to your authentic self. Renewal is the natural progression from recalibration. It involves embracing a fresh perspective, a new blueprint of being that honors your inner truth. This is where you begin to see the tangible effects of your efforts. Decisions come from a place of strength rather than compromise. Relationships resonate with genuine connection, and daily actions reflect your deepest intentions. Here, life becomes self-generated, each choice a brushstroke in the masterpiece of your existence. However, this path is not without its challenges. The external world often resists the kind of deep, introspective change that threatens its predictable patterns. You will find that many of the structures and systems in place are designed to mislead, to distract from the profound simplicity of generating one's own life. Consumer culture, social media, even certain educational systems can be traps of external validation, pulling you back into old frequencies of doubt and disempowerment. Rejecting these external creations requires vigilance and courage. It involves continuously asking yourself if what you are consuming, physically and mentally, serves your highest good. It is a commitment to discernment, a willingness to say no to what is popular in favor of what is true. As you undertake this, you may sometimes feel isolated, as though stepping away from the crowd has left you standing alone. Yet, it is in this space where true freedom begins, the freedom not just to choose, but to create. The path to inner freedom is a journey of returning to your original essence, free from the clutter of external impositions. It is a process of discovery, of peeling away the non-essential to reveal the profound simplicity of your true nature. As you reset, recalibrate, and renew, remember that each step is a declaration of independence, a liberation not just of the self, but of the life you choose to create. Share your journey, inspire others with your commitment to authenticity, and together reshape the world into a place where inner freedom is the foundation of all other freedoms. You stand as the sovereign architect of your existence. The narrative spun around you, woven with threads of societal expectations and cultural dictates, can be unraveled and rewoven, this time by your own hands. Every decision you make, every path you choose, is a testament to your authority as the creator of your destiny. Embrace this power, for life is not merely something that you experience passively. It is a canvas awaiting your brush, a story waiting for your pen. The challenge now is to step beyond the shadows cast by fear and societal programming, to see these as mere illusions, obstacles that your inner light can dispel. This journey of self-discovery is not for the faint of heart. It requires courage, tenacity, and an unyielding commitment to pursue truth over comfort. but the rewards are immeasurable, offering a life lived with authenticity and purpose, free from the chains of unexamined norms. As you take this path, remember that you are not alone. Countless others are also awakening to their potential, each at different points in their journey, each with insights and experiences that can illuminate your way. Share your stories of breakthroughs and setbacks, of moments of doubt transformed into lessons of strength. These narratives are vital. They connect us, they inspire, and they heal, forging a collective that empowers individual transformation. Today, take the first step towards reclaiming your life. Question the narratives you've been sold, explore the edges of your comfort zones, and dare to imagine a life crafted on your own terms. As you do, encourage others to join you in this quest. Together, challenge the old paradigms, build new understandings, and celebrate the limitless potential of the human spirit. Let your life be a bold declaration of freedom, an invitation to others to awaken, to aspire, and to achieve beyond the confines of the conventional. Your journey is your own, but its impact can resonate far and wide, a beacon for those still navigating the fog of societal constraints.